stand on my hill. Now Jesus came down to earth from that great city, and he walked those dirty streets of Galilee. Then he looked on the face of his angels. He said, not my will, his be done. Lord, let it be. And I'm gonna stand tall. I'm gonna do it all. In his plan I shall stand on my hill. Now I stood on the bank of that river, Egypt behind, Canaan in reach, and the giant stood so tall, my heart quivered. That river was so wide and oh so deep. But I recall all he's done. He's been there for me. So many times before, he's met my need. So I call upon the holy name of Jesus, and I declare what his word says of me. And I'm gonna stand tall. I'm gonna do it all. In his plan I can stand on my hill. Yes, I'm gonna stand tall. I'm gonna do it all. In his plan I can stand on my hill. He's given me faith. His grace is amazing grace. In his plan I will stand on my hill. On that hill I know sweet victory. On that hill he gave his life for me. On that hill, God came for the purpose of dying. He came to redeem lost souls unto him. He didn't pray, God, move this mountain from in front of me. He said, not my will, thine be done. You know, God give us power over all the power of the enemy. But I do not believe that he gave you the power to move mountains so you could move the obstacles that are in front of you. I said, I don't believe he gave you the power to move mountains so you can move the obstacle that's in front of you. Like every other spiritual gift, the gifts are for others. The gifts are to edify, encourage, strengthen, and lift up. If Wendell's got a mountain in front of him, I can pray and the mountain can be moved. If there's a mountain of sickness, a mountain of fear, I can pray and those mountains can be moved. But my victory comes from standing on that mountain. My victory comes from getting victory over that mountain. My testimony. There's no testimony without a test. No one is victorious without conquering the mountain. So Jesus came to earth from that city. Those dirty streets of Galilee. Then he looked on the faces of his angels. Then he prayed, not my will, thine be done, Lord, let it be. Then he said this, I'm gonna stand tall. On my heel. Yes, he's given me faith. His grace is amazing grace. In his plan I shall stand on my heel. When I started writing this, I said, Lord, wait a second. Because the only thing he gave me was I'm going to stand tall. I'm going to do it all. And Brother Kendall, that didn't settle right with my spirit. Some of my spirit was just like, why? What do you mean I'm going to stand tall? And he says, whose child are you? How much faith do you have for that mountain you're climbing? Just how much do you believe that I've already given you power over all the powers of the enemy? God's not looking for a bunch of sissy, limp-wristed Christians that can't stand up on their own 2 feet, look the devil in the eye and say, hey, my foot's on the rock, my mind's made up. You can attack me, you can hit me, you can come against me, but I'm going on with Jesus and I will stand on that hill. I will stand on that hill. I will stand on that hill. I will know the victory. Now I stood on the banks of that river, Egypt land behind, Canaan in reach. I was almost there, but then the devil came, and the giant stood so tall that my heart quivered, because that river was so wide and oh so deep. Been there for me. Oh, brother, I see so many times before he's met my need. So I just call on the holy name of Jesus, and I declare what his word says of me. Now I get the faith and the courage. I'm gonna stand tall. I'm gonna do it all. Say this with me. I'm going to stand tall. I'm going to do it all. Say it again. I'm going to stand tall. I'm going to do it all. Because in His plan, I shall stand on my hill. I'm going to stand tall. I'm going to do it all. In His plan, I can stand on my hill. In His plan, I can stand on my hill.